I recorded, but I did not. But this is tonight's homework. It's a blue worksheet. Do you know what you did wrong? So the first problem, the students put the y first when they should have put the x first in the ordered pair. So make sure you write the correct ordered pair underneath that. Okay, that's what the student did wrong. The second one, the student subtract the number side by side. Notice they subtract the number side by side, and which makes it all wrong. And remember, on these we did today, as an example I gave you, you can always, instead of doing B to C, you can always do C to B and still get the same answer as 15 over 2. If you did B to C, you got negative 15 over negative 2, which reduced to a positive, remember? And so here you write down the students subtract the numbers next to each other. They should have subtract the y with the y's, y1 with the y2 with the second y, and the x with the other x, okay? That's what you should write here. Anyways, I probably can't read that, but that's what I wrote. And then the third problem here, I know it looks so much like, it almost looks right, but if you noticed, the student did, oh my goodness, okay, I need to go get the door. Alrighty. I'm recording.
I'm sorry.
And the first time I didn't record, and I didn't realize I wasn't recording.
you realized you weren't
time.
I organized your tables.
Okay.
Hey, I wanted to
you.
do that.
And I'm gonna organize three.
They went from.
One, two,
They
you
went
got all.
from.
Are you kidding me? You got all red. Three is the
They
bomb.
went from
no.
100
Homeroom
to
is the
60.
bomb.
So the 100 to 60 was right, and then, but because it's A to B, they should have done 0 to 2. They did a 0 to 2, like that. That's where their mistake is, you see. They should have done 0 to 2 and not 2 to 0, because it's A to B. The student did not, the X, B to A instead of A to B. That's what I wrote as an exclamation. They should have gotten a negative. Notice it's a negative graph. This graph is going down. So your slope here, your rate of change reflects that. Okay? Here should be, let's see, the student did, they did the X first. The student did the 9 to 6, which is wrong. They should have done 8 to 2, 8 to 2, and then 9 to 6, 9 to 6. That's correct. Okay, they should have done that. This is incorrect. So now it doesn't matter if you do A to B or B to A. You should have gotten, if you did A to B, you should got a negative 6 and a negative 3, which reduced to also 2 to 1 positive. So the student put X on top when it should be, should be Y on top, okay? The Y should go on top, not the X. Here's the problem here. What I did here is I did one problem at a time. I did the top, copied the problem. I did here, that work. And then here I noticed that it checked off to be the same as mine. But here where it is the difference. So then I can stop and write the student subtracted 14. He should have subtracted 23 to both sides. Okay, and then continue, and that's where your answer is. Here, checked off, they did the first one, right there. That's the error. They did not, they should least common denominator is 10. You multiply 10 to all, and even in the middle, the 10 there, you get 50 there. Okay, and okay, and then they combine like terms. So the mistake then, the student didn't multiply the 10 to the 5. So they forgot to multiply this 10 right here. That 10 needs to go to the 5 also, which makes it 50. Combine the like terms right here to get 62. Subtract 62 on both sides, you get 56. Divide, and you get negative 18 over 2/3. Okay, here, the students did the x first. The student did the x on top instead of the y. Okay, it should do the y first. It should have done 18 minus 14 and 6 minus 8. In your answer, notice 2 negatives make a positive. Okay. And the last one, is it the last one? Yes. Here's the last one. The student just subtract the two numbers next to each other. They just subtract these next to each other. Bad. Look, wrong. The student should have done the y's on top and then x on bottom. So what they should have done is 4 minus 2 over, I'm doing this way, which you can, A, B, C, I'm doing C to B, okay? Over 8 minus 4, that gives me 2 over 4, which reduced to 1 over 2. That is the answer. Okay, that's it.